Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jalen Says. And today we are with a really good friend, someone who's been in the entertainment industry for a while. So she's good at what she does. She's incredible at what she does. She's an actor. She's a part of media, red carpet interviews. She's all right. This is what I just heard. She's about to be coming up with some producing stuff too. So my, she's gonna be doing basically all of it, being switching around actor, producer, director, cut, like all of this stuff. She's incredible. She's very wise. She's just an inspiration. But before we talk about her incredible life and all that she does, I like to talk about my sponsors, On Time Sunwear. Again, On Time Sunwear. It's always on time. I mean, look at these incredible glasses. Don't I look so wise, intelligent? Don't I look like I'm about to be in some kind of meeting or something? See, you could get that feeling too with On Time Sunwear. I'm just telling you, these things are nice. Nice. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You might not look at that. That's a leopard right there. Look at this one. Gold on it. Sunglasses, more casual, but still professional. See, look at that gold trim on that. Look at that gold trim. Incredible. So if you guys do want some sunglasses that are always on time, some sunwear that's always on time, please check out On Time Sunwear. Look it up, Facebook. Just look it up there. Incredible. And hey, appreciate. Also, Mitchell's Academy of Music and Dance. Now, these people, they know what they're doing. They are incredible at what they do. They teach music. They teach everything. Look at this. Academy of Music and Dance. Anything music, like they got it for you because they're incredible at what they do. Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell, they're just sparks of joy, and they do what they do, and they're the best with doing it. So please, if you guys do want some music lessons or anything like that, please check them out because no one knows it like they do. These guys are professionals. I've been with them for a couple years now, and I've already seen my growth and things like that. So if you guys do want to grow in, I guess, the music industry, or also just a musician yourself, please check them out. Their numbers right there. So hey, check it out. Also, Tropical Flavor. I told you this once. I told you this twice. I told you this, I don't know how many times, but if you times that by 20, 30, 40, it's still not the amount of times I went to this restaurant. I'm telling you, these guys have incredible Caribbean food. Now, I'm remembering it. It's getting me in the feels. I had to come to these guys like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times a week. It's still not enough. This food is incredible. It's good. It hits you right where it's just great. Now, don't just take my word for it. If you guys do want to check it out, their card's right there. Best Caribbean food. They're habanero wings. They might be an appetizer, but you want them for life. They're delicious. They're spicy. Just the right intensity. They're just so good and juicy. And the fish, I'm telling you, you have never seen a fish that big on a plate before. And the first time we got a medium, it was almost as big as the entire table. I don't know why. I don't know how. But that fish was good. It was juicy. It was savory. It was big. So if you guys do want some great Caribbean food, please check out Tropical Flavor. Is right there. Also, Aries Talent Agency. If you are in the entertainment industry, please check them out. They're good at what they do. They get you a lot of auditions and everything like that. And also, the strike is over. So if you are an actor or anything like that, and you are just trying to get it big time, please check them out. Aries Talent Agency. They're professionals. They're good at what they do. And hey, congratulations. The strike is over. Also, Flame Entertainment. Now, if you do remember from an interview a little bit ago, I interviewed Miss Destiny Rides, and hey, Miss Flame Entertainment got me with Miss Destiny Rides to interview her, and she is really good at what she does. Both of them, Miss Flame Entertainment, Miss Destiny Rides, they're good at what they do. But also, check out Flame Entertainment because she's incredible at what she does. She really puts out all her artists and everything like that, and she's been in the industry as an artist herself, so she knows all the struggles and anything like that that an artist might be going through. So if you guys are artists like that, please check them out. It would be great. And also, without further introduction, without any more pauses, any more delays, anything like that, we have our wonderful, beautiful guest, Miss Marie Richards. How are you doing today?
Hey, Jalen. I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm I'm great. I'm great. It's been a great day today. I just got my hair done. It's been pretty great, pretty great. But for the people who don't know, who is Miss Marie?
Marie is. I am currently residing in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
I am an actress. I am originally from England. Family background is Jamaican.
Hmm. All right. So you've been you got a little bit of Jamaican, little bit England, a little bit of the U.S. You got all mixed up together. So
Yes.
all right, that's gonna be a, a bit to delve into. But we know you from a lot of stuff doing entertainment and things like that, and you've actually helped me get with a lot of other stuff. So first off, thank you for all the support and everything like that before getting into the interview because I really appreciate it.
Welcome. You're so welcome, Jalen. I'll do anything for you.
So, thank you, thank you. But I guess to really get this started,
Yeah,
what we recently were co-starring in was God Guys, the stage play, which
right.
was it was awesome. It was incredible. So how does it feel to be on stage? And that was a packed house too. So how does it feel when there's a packed house like that as well?
Actually, on stage theater, I love theater. I'm such a dramatic person, so I really love theater. And being on stage, when the lights are shining, you actually can't
Mm-hmm.
even see the audience that much.
No,
So being on stage I just love it.
it's something. Wow.
Yeah.
What brought you into, I guess, the stage lights, the live action, everything like that?
You talking about just in theater or in
Yes,
film
and
also?
well, first theater right now.
Theater. I used to do theater when I was back in England. So I did theater when I was a little girl. And in England, there's first of all, when I was in England, we only had three TV channels. And a lot of the movies were musical, like The King and I, The Sound of Music, all of these things. So I used to be all over the house dancing and singing and carrying on. And we did a lot of, even the school plays in England were musical. I did sing when I was in England also. That's something that nobody really knows, that I used to sing in the choir. So I sang at St. Paul's Cathedral in England. Um, and I always wanted to, be in film, but for theater, because I'm so, like I said, so theatrical, so dramatic, and I can just express myself, you know, with my movements and everything in a big way. So I think that's what I love about theater, and then showing everybody through my dramatic actions, what my character while on stage.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So was theater your first love?
um in film, I would say yes, theater was my first.
All right. All right. You started as a little girl, and what moved you to, I guess, on screen and being in front of the camera instead of in front of the audience?
So I started with film. I when I was younger, much younger, I did theater in England. But when I moved to America, which was in 1983, is when I moved to America. I actually didn't get into film until I would say about 5 years ago. So that's quite a long time. And that's because I, got married and all of that and had my kids. So I was focused on my children and doing everything for my kids. And then when my kids, finished school, the last one graduated from high school, that's when I said, okay, I want to get into film and theater. And
Okay.
so one day I saw my friend at the store and she was picking up a DVD for her daughter who had starred in a show called Fixation, in a movie called Fixation. And I said, well, Paula, her name's Paula Wade, my friend. And I said, Paula, how, I've always wanted to get into film and modeling. And, how can I do that? And she said, you know what, Marie, I'm going to hook you up with the right person. Let me think about it. And then I'm going to, think on who, I can get for you to do this. And it was a
Wow.
couple of days that went by, couple of days went by. And then she got back in touch with me and she's like, Marie, I found the perfect person for you.
No, wait,
Tina
wait, wait.
Bridge.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Before, all right. Hold up. Okay. You said film and modeling. Now I'm just wowed at the last thing, but you said film and modeling.
Right.
Okay.
So I wanted
What
to get
brought
into
you?
TV and modeling. Yes.
Okay, why modeling as well?
But I love fashion, and I just felt like, if I know, models used to be stereotyped as you had to be all slim and this perfect body and everything, but I felt like, I still have a chance. Let me see what I can do if they gonna, and so there was a modeling agencies for women over 40 years old and not was it's still going on today.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's the agency I got in with, Tina Bridges. And being in that agency, I started modeling with them, and there was a lot of castings coming in through that agency, and that's how I started in the film industry. Started off doing background first, and then after that, I just started going networking, going to networking events and just connecting with people, building relationships, building genuine relationships. Because you can network with people, and you can meet people, but you have to build a relationship, a honest relationship with somebody that will make them want to pursue further relationship with you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's how you stay connected with people. When they know that you're true to who you are and loyal, and professional and all of that, that's what makes them want to come back and still keep working with you.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
Hmm.
before I get more into your, I guess, journey through the entertainment industry, what made you come from England to the US?
Okay. Well, that was my mother's idea. She decided that she was going to move us, from me and my sister, from England to America.
And you're still like
Um,
barely young, right?
yes, I was young, very young then. So we moved from England to America, to New York City, to Brooklyn. So in England, I went to an all girls school, Catholic school, with the uniform on. And I used to have assembly at school. We'd sit down. Assembly is when you sit down and like have prayer, like you go into church and all of that before you go to class. So we used to do all of that. So moving from England to Brooklyn, New York in the 80s, that was a very difficult time for me. That was a huge culture shock because when I moved, I had my British accent, and those students teased me.
Mm.
They teased me. The girls, they waited for me after school to fight me. And it was a really tough time.
Wow.
So I had to end up, I think I gave it like 3 weeks, and then I had to fight my way out of that. And my mom, she never knew anything about that. I didn't tell her. That was a very tough time for me.
So I do sometimes actually hear a little bit of a British accent come out. So is it, I guess, easier for you to like go full British for auditions or anything like that, or movies and things like that?
the thing is because they teased me so badly, I tried to push that accent out. When I was younger, I really fought to push it out and try to talk American. And so when I go for auditions, to answer your question, when I go to auditions, and another thing, let me go back. When I had the British accent, I was speaking Cockney. So some people some people may speak French, they speak broken French, or Jamaican, they speak patois, So in England, I was speaking Cockney. So when you're with your friends, you're speaking that slang. You're not speaking proper English. You're like, I ain't doing that, like that Cockney accent, like, get away from me, stuff like that. So I was speaking, Cockney English, kind of bad English. So they don't really, I think they want more of a proper English when you're going for film. I have done an African accent. I do that very well, and I do Jamaican accent. If there is a role though that I have to do a British accent, I know I will do it, but I will also do my research, on doing that. As far as going on YouTube and kind of looking over, the British accent, the type of accent that they want.
Okay. So being part British and moving to America and also being part Jamaican, do you ever get in touch with that part of your culture?
All the time, honey. All the time. I love my Caribbean, the music, and you were just talking about some Jamaican food there. Okay, now when we get off air, I need to get that information because I'm all for it. Finding that amazing, delicious Caribbean dish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat meat, but I love my ackee and my sawfish. I love my snapper, my rice and
Mm-hmm.
peas, my
Mm-hmm.
plantain. Okay, my
Mm-hmm.
fried dumpling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm all for my Caribbean culture, my roots.
All right. Is that actually the reason why you got locks?
The the reason why I got locked. No, it's not. The reason why, and believe it or not, some Caribbean family, they don't like locks. Okay. But I locked my hair because I wanted people to love me for me. I was wearing wigs. I used to be the wig queen.
Mm.
So I love this, the curly wig and everything. Us women, sometimes we feel that we have to do certain things to ourselves to look beautiful,
Yeah.
when you're not educated enough. You feel like, oh, I have to put on a whole bunch of makeup, or I have to put on these wigs to cover up my hair. I want to, you want to have this long flowing hair and all this kind of stuff. And I decided 3 years ago that I just wanted to, yeah, I wanted people to see Marie for Marie. And if anybody was going to accept me, they were going to accept me for who I am with my hair, not by me putting on a wig and all of that. And it was kind of a tough decision because, especially when you're in film, I was asked one time to cut if I could take that out, for film. They said, "Can you take that out?" I said, "No, I can't." I said, "This is locks. This don't come out. If you want me to put on a wig, I can do that, but I'm not gonna cut my locks."
Yeah.
So that's the reason. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is I locked my hair when the pandemic first started, and the president that was then president was on the CNN TV and talking a whole bunch of crap. And I said to myself, man, I need to start looking up my history. And I started going on YouTube, when we were in isolation, started looking on YouTube at all of these movies and everything. And I said, you know what? I really started doing a lot of researching because that was a very stressful time for me. When everybody's worrying about COVID, and we're seeing that we're gonna have to start wearing masks and everything, and the pandemic, and you have somebody on the news talking about, you sir are bad news. No, you sir are fake news. So
Wow.
yeah. Anyway.
Hey, but now there's a Crown Act for all the kids in schools and things like that. How I know you were in school when this happened, but how do you feel that people are able to now wear their crown, wear whatever they like as their hair to
I
school
feel
now?
I feel that is amazing. That's a blessing, because people love to judge other people. There are still people that don't like locks. They don't like, but somebody's always going to find fault with you. Everybody's not going to love you for who you are. They're not going to see you for who you really are. So I just think that it's a beautiful thing that you can wear your hair and be free to be who you are, you know, even though they took certain things out of the schools, like some of the history books and all of this kind of thing, but at least you can still be who you are, you know.
And that's incredible.
It
Also,
is.
with another thing, it's not an act, but the strike is over as well.
Mhm.
So, how do you feel that people are now getting proper things in compensation for that and are being able to do a lot more? I know a lot about it, but I'm not enough educated about it to really share the whole thing. But how do you
Mhm.
feel that the strike is now over?
Okay, so I too, because I'm still an independent film, don't know too much about it, but I do know that it has affected a lot of people, that are union with union. And for them, I am very happy for them that, they have come to some resolution and they can get back to work so that they can pay their bills, because I heard that a lot of, in reading in the news, a lot of people lost some homes,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them was living, I guess, paycheck to paycheck. You get paid one big lump sum and everything. And so for them to, come to a resolution and be able to take care of their needs on what they have to do and get back to work. Because acting, when you're an actor, that is your passion, you know
Yeah.
and I mean, it gets depressing sometimes when you don't act. You want to act. Even some people it's not just about money too. This is like a passion, like it's kind of like an addiction. You want to do it, and if you don't do it for a period of time, you get kind of stressed, or you might start doubting yourself. So I'm happy for them that they are going back to work.
So even as an independent actress, sorry, what problems do you find or what struggles do you find being an actress in the industry?
Problems or troubles. Hmm. Um, Let me think. I would say I'll go back to when I first started, because now I have now. Okay, so let me say, when I first started, I used to doubt myself
Yeah.
because I used to think that I might, as far as the hair and all of that, and oh, you might have to be a different complexion, like lighter complexion, or you might have to have a certain kind of eyes, pretty eyes, or because people are always looking for. If you look in Hollywood, this is what they have, this stereotype, what they're looking at for in Hollywood. you
And
know
most
um,
times when someone's created a script, they already
yeah.
have this, I guess, image of the person they want to have for the part. So
Yeah, I mean sometimes too, but I have been into some auditions where um, you can have somebody come in, and just because they might have these pretty eyes or whatever or something, they might say, you know, oh, she's got the part. And they might not have to audition at all, and that has happened. I have witnessed that. However, I know what you're saying, because when somebody writes a script, they do know what they're looking for. You know, they know what you're looking for, but also everybody wants their movie to look a certain way. They want it to, they want I the best. They want the best talent. Some of them want the best talent, but they want this look too. This look that's going to draw people to watch their movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or their film or their TV show. You know.
Yeah.
So
But I do know there's a lot of struggles in the industry. But what things have you found that outweighs the struggles and the hardships of the industry?
what outweighs the struggles? What they say? What you mean?
What I guess adds the bright shine in the cloudy days?
Um. Well, what I when the cloudy days, I have to pray. Okay, that is what I do. I have to pray, and if I'm like feeling down, what usually lifts me up is when I can help somebody else. So that is what I try to do. Try to uplift everybody else, because it's not easy, you know, being in the industry, especially when you first start. But when you realize that you cannot just sit around and wait for somebody to give you a role, or if you audition and you don't get a role, you can't just, you just have to, okay, you audition, that's it, forget about that, go on to the next one, right? Forget about that. But don't just sit around and wait for something to happen, like somebody to call you. Now you need to say to yourself, you know what can I do? Because there is something that you can do. Like, what are you passionate about doing? I mean, this is
Yeah.
what I'm doing now. What am I passionate about doing? What can I do? So that's where I decided that I was going to um, create my own lane.
Yes. All right. Now you say, well, when things are coming in and a lot of stuff like that, that really happened back in the 2020s when the pandemic first arose. What did you do to keep yourself working, keep yourself in practice, keep yourself moving through the industry?
Um, well, when the pandemic happened, back then, when it first started, I was doing background back then. And so we there was a time when you couldn't they had stopped production for a little while
Mm.
back then. And what did I do? I think I think I was home for a little while because I couldn't work, because I do healthcare also. So I couldn't do that, and I couldn't do production. So I was just home, and I did start writing. I did write some things, and I'm still writing my my story. But that's all I did back then.
Okay. Also, I do know that you were dabbling in a little bit of production and stuff like that during that time as well.
When you say dabbling, what you mean? Dabbling in what?
Uh,
You talking about background?
no, short series.
You mean short film?
No, short series. All right. All right, I'm gonna get right into that. Actually, you know what? That's better to save a little bit later for a lot more industry stuff. But
Okay.
during your journey, you first off, you're part Jamaican from England, moved to the U.S. Then you also later down the road you started a family, which paused your, I guess, whole acting until you were able to raise your kids and stuff like that. What was the experience like being a mother, and how did you learn more about yourself or learn more for life doing it?
My experience being the mother of four boys. Four boys. Whew. So I was married, and and I had my four boys, and was married, but I'm divorced. I was in an abusive marriage, so that was tough. And then I got a divorce, and so I had to. After that, I had to raise my boys by myself. Well, I raised three of them. My mom raised the oldest one for me, and I raised the youngest ones. Um, I was very strict with my sons. I didn't want them to go outside and play. Um, if they acted up in school, I think my middle son was 16. I remember going and sitting in the classroom he was 16 years old, and I would go in and sit in a classroom if the teacher called me to make sure that he wasn't acting up. So I was one of those mothers that didn't play. Okay, like because I had to do it. I was a single mom then, and if I didn't do it, who was going to do it? And so I just I know that from what happened, stuff that happened to me in my younger years, I didn't want that to happen with my boys. So I guess I was very protective over them,
Did you ever learn
and
to, I guess, find out what was okay for them to do and okay for them to, I guess, go out on and do stuff with?
say that again. I didn't get that.
Did you ever, I guess, learn what was okay to ease up on when taking care of a kid and what they were able to do and things like that?
When you say what was able to ease up on, do you mean?
Like, when you just said they weren't allowed to go out and play and really do some stuff that you felt was not okay for them.
Well, as they got older, I eased up. But I remember when one of my sons, he turned 26. He was 20. He was 21, I think. And I overheard him say to his brother, my other son, Mommy's not going to let us go out until we like 26 years old. And and I said to myself, well, Marie, at some point you got to cut the umbilical cord, because you can't, And so later on, he decided he went to the military. So he went to the military. I guess he said, I'm going to the military to get away because mommy won't let me get out. And he went to the military. And, my other boys, they started working. And my youngest son, he just graduated from university. And he got it the hardest from me, the youngest one. He's now 20. He just turned 23, but he got
Wow.
it because he's the baby, so he got it the hardest because I didn't want to cut the umbilical cord yet. But I
Mm-hmm.
had to cut it. And, now, but he still calls me, he still stays with me, but he'll call me and say, Mommy, I'm going out with my friend after work or something like that. And he's very respectful. So I've eased up off of them now. I've eased up. Okay. Detached. Still the mommy, but
Still the mama, but
yeah.
what about raising a child taught what what has raising a child taught you for stuff in your regular day-to-day life with now all your children being grown up, moving on, doing a lot of stuff, and what has that taught you for life?
That has taught me patience. Um, it I think because I've raised four, um, I have young men, boys, that I have a lot of feminine energy, but I also have a lot of masculine energy. So I'm kind of like there's a lot of stuff I don't tolerate, And I know how my boys treat me as far as holding the door open for me, how they'll cater to me and things like that. I know what I taught them on how to treat a woman, you know, because I say to them, the man is the man of the house. You know, the woman you should meet somebody and be with somebody who does have a good head on her shoulders, is doing something with herself, something positive with herself. Working, going to school, or what so forth. However, the man is still the man of the house. You know, um, and so it's taught me, by being with my sons and everything, that yeah, I don't know what to say. That because my sons treat me this way, you know, men, people should treat women a certain way, like the queen that we are. So
Okay. Now, after your last final child left high school, that's when you thought of getting back into the entertainment industry, and now we see you doing all this stuff, being a part of all these stage plays, being a part of these movies, about to be producing very soon. Hey, that's pretty awesome, and just
yes.
doing all this stuff. So, how do you feel about your progress?
I feel blessed. I truly do, because I've come a long way, you know. Um, I really have come a long way. Um, I think it's amazing. I know it's amazing. Um, in thinking about, what I've achieved, what I've went through, and
Mhm.
where I'm going, I would say to anybody that um, if you want to pursue your dream or your goals, you know, just go for it. I mean, you have to start from somewhere, no matter what anybody says about you. No matter if you doubt yourself, pray about it. Talk to God, pray, keep praying, talk
Yeah.
to God, keep thinking positive, write down your goals, and then go for it. Then just do it. Like, it may sound crazy in your mind. You might think, man, this is crazy. This ain't
Is
gonna work.
that what is
This
this?
ain't
Yeah.
gonna work. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Like, I don't know if people think I'm crazy when they seeing how I move, because people look at social media and they might think, oh, these people fake on social media. They ain't doing all of that. They not doing this. They not doing that. Yeah, well, this one ain't fake over here. And Jalen not fake. He not fake. He doing the thing. Right, Jalen?
Yes, yes, yes. And you are such a positive person, and I I want to thank you for all the stuff that you did. I said it before, but coming to America, it was
Yeah.
it was incredible that you got me with that. Cause when I saw my face, when my mom saw my face on there, she was like, "Jalen, Jalen, yes, I see myself." But thank you so much, and you are for real, and it's incredible. And we do have one audience question now that we know a lot of the stuff that you do. You're getting ready to be producing, you're an actor, you are a stage actor, which is a lot of stuff. You are a mother, you are everything. So how do you juggle all that you do?
How do I juggle all that I do? Whew. I don't know. Well, you're a mother. You're always going to be a mother, 24/7, nonstop. But my kids are grown. So that helps. That helps big time. And he has a car. My youngest son has a car. So I don't have to drop him where he has to go. I bought him his car, and he has his car. So he goes and he goes to work. Um, I'm getting ready to produce something. It will be launching soon. I'm excited. I'm so excited about it. Because when I produce, do this, what I'm working on, then I believe that I will be able to touch so many lives to help people. You know, that's my goal in this industry is to be able to help people. That's my purpose here on earth, to help. If I'm not doing that, I don't feel that, God is well pleased with me unless I'm
You gotta
helping
help. You
people.
gotta help.
Yes, you got to help people. So working on that, then with the in a movie, an African movie called Vengeance in Mind. I absolutely love it. I have an African accent in this movie. Shout out to Tammy Bailey, who referred me to the producer on this movie, and I ended up getting a bigger role in the movie. Thank you, Tammy. I love her. She's amazing.
That's
Another wonderful actress.
really sure.
And now I'm in a stage play. Just got cast in a stage play called Rooted.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the storyline in that too. So yeah, and I'm going to a few events here and there, trying to support my people. I can't go to everything, but just trying to support and help out if I can.
I, I support is a lot. Seeing someone out there who's supporting what you do really makes a change in whether you're gonna stick out to do it. So I appreciate
Oh,
you for.
holding my finger up. Jen, holding my finger up. Because they asked the question, how do I juggle it? Well, look, I just have the juggling balls and I just go like, no, how I juggle it, um, praying to God. Like, God, just please give me the strength, you know, to keep going. Um, and I'm really trying to watch what I eat because I noticed that when I eat bad food, I feel bad and I don't want to do nothing. So I try to eat healthy, try to eat good. So that's what keeps me going. Got to throw in the exercise there sometimes. I need to start exercising some more, to be honest. So I need you guys to motivate me. Okay.
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 Okay. And also, when I just saw is you're out there supporting people, but you're also out there doing some red carpet stuff too.
Yes.
Okay. How does that feel?
That feels amazing because, like you, Jalen, you love talking to people. I love talking to people on the red carpet. I love talking to people all the time. Um, I love talking to people and hearing their stories. I try to cut it short on the red carpet, but sometimes I'm just get so excited. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what are
And
you doing?
and especially some of the people that you talk to as well, you're just like, oh my, wow.
For real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So
Wow.
I love it. Yeah, I work with In the House Media on the red carpet, and I absolutely love it. And once again, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Like, oh my God, that's amazing. What's that?
That well,
Oh,
I I
Jalen
I
got a clip.
I
Okay.
think that's you. Yes. Wow. So you're not
Okay.
just out there supporting people, you're out there informing people, and
Yeah.
it's you're basically an all-rounder. So what inspired you to be a red carpet interviewer?
What inspired me is because, let me see. Hmm, Like I said, I love talking to people, hearing their stories. Um, Jerome is the one that actually got me started because I did that a couple of years ago. I worked with him a couple of years ago. And then I actually, you know who that is? That is Austin, Dallas Austin. That guy's amazing right there. He's doing some amazing things. But yeah, it was Jerome with In the House Media who got me started a couple of years back. And then I just decided to start, working with him again and just getting back into it. And yeah. And so now, he'll say, Marie, what you doing? Or if I know of something where he can go, I'll send him the information, so it goes like both ways. And I'll do that for anybody. If I see something fit for somebody, like I do with you, Jalen. If I see a role for Jalen, a kid from like 14 to, and I'll send you the information.
Wow. I really appreciate that because it means a lot to have some people who actually support you through the industry.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. Now, going back to some of the things that you said are coming up, rooted stage play, Legend in Mind African movie. Now, we talked about accents. How do you feel when you're able to use an accent for filming and things like that?
I love it. I absolutely love it. Like Vengeance in Mind, I have an African accent in that, and I study the accent, so that I can get it down real good, and then I'm all into that character. So I love it to be able to, use, and they actually thought that that was where I was from, that I was from Africa when I was using my accent.
Wow.
But yeah, so it's just amazing. Like this whole journey is amazing, you know, to get out of that box, to get out of that box
It's
and
something.
pursue your goal and keep going, no matter what you have going on, to keep going. That's amazing in itself.
Yes. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now, getting out of the box and doing stuff. Now, we're not going to really delve into it, but what made you want to start producing?
What made me want to start producing is because, like I said, when you get tired of sitting around and waiting for that yes to come,
Just sitting
or
and
for
waiting.
somebody to say, would you like to be in this, or would you like to get this audition, or you got this role, or when you do an audition and you're just sitting and waiting and waiting, no, or you're sitting home and saying, why isn't nobody calling me? Why don't I have this? Why? Oh, am I not good enough? Don't I look like what they want? Am I not beautiful enough for this? Am I not handsome enough for this? Am I not the right height? Am I too fat? Am I too skinny? So you know what? Sit down and write your own stuff.
Yeah.
Get creative. Do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Write out. What is it that you want to do and everything, and go for it.
Go
It's
for
not
it.
that easy because it takes money to produce your own, you know, project, but work on it and God will make a way. God has the final say.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's something. It's
Yes.
something.
So when
Now,
you get tired
speaking.
of waiting on other people, that will push you to go out. If this is what you want, it will push you to go after your dream. And there's so much stuff going on in my head that I want to do, you know. There's so much things that I want to do, but that has been like set in stone what I've, done. It just hasn't been launched yet.
Now, talking about how God has the final say, God
Hmm.
did because you are a cancer survivor. And wow, how how did you have the mental willpower to do this? Because a lot of people don't. How did you, I guess, get in the right mindset and become someone who's working on mm, surviving cancer? Because
Yeah. So, okay. So in 2012, that is when the doctor called me and told me that, I don't even like to say the word Jill, and I just say C word. He said, you have C. It was 9 o'clock at night. They did a biopsy, and in the biopsy, he called me at 9 of that night and said that, you know, That's what they found with the biopsy. He did say he believed that he got it all. However, I could wait 3 months or I could do a surgery, you know, just to make sure it was gone. So I said, you know what? What do you mean you believe? Either you got it or you didn't. I'm going to do the surgery. So, but before I did surgery, I did some holistic um, cleansing and detoxing and went to some holistic doctors. And after I did that, um, that's when I did the surgery. But piggyback into when I found that out, I cried. I said, God, why me? I cried. I cried. I thought I was going to die. I was scared. Um, and I prayed to God and I said, God, if you, heal me, I'm going to do things differently, like, because I was, when you hear that C word, it's like, so, now fast forward, I did the surgery. When I did the surgery, they said that they didn't see nothing there, no cancer was there or anything. So the detox, so he got it all with the biopsy and everything. So when he did the surgery, he didn't see anything there or anything like that. And he was like, wow, your numbers are good, your blood work's good, everything's wonderful, everything's good. And I said, okay. So after that, I got better and everything. And I said, yes, I just looked at life different, because you know what, Jalen, you never know when something could happen. Like you could have everything, you could have all the money in the world, right? And, people, they don't realize that they could have so much money and they think that they're untouchable, but anything can happen. Like just like that, in the blink of the eye, something could happen to just change that, the way how you see life different. You start to see life differently. And so after all of that, I said, you know what? I started testifying to people, after that, like you need to get yourself checked out sometime. You need to do this, you need to do that. Not because I'm a counselor, not because I'm this, but because of what I've been through, the experience, and because God saved me so that I could help other people.
Yes.
So there you have it. And that's why I moved on. And I can't let nothing stop me from pursuing my goal. First of all, I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting older. So I ain't got no time to sit around and wait around. I got stuff to do for me, my kids, my family, my loved ones, and anybody out there that I can help.
Now, speaking of future, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to build in the next 3 years?
In the next 3 years, I would love to have some kind of, well, I know that I'm going to have the money so that I can help people, and the team that, also where we will be helping others. So an organization to be able to help others, this is what I'm looking at, because there's so much money in this world, that we can not just have to buy clothes and nice cars and all of this, but to take and help people that need help. That's it. Yes, I mean, I could help somebody if they want to get a studio. I can help them. I don't think I want to manage it. Well, my buddy Lisa, yeah, she got her studio. We gonna help her with that. But I don't want to do that. I just want to help people, and live good and get some real estate and stuff like that. Got to get some real estate, some apartment complexes, so people can have affordable living. Real affordable living.
That's a ticket. And wow, so you do all this stuff. What do you do when you have a chance to relax?
I gotta laugh at that because Marie hardly relaxes. Let me see what I do. Well, if I relax, so I lay down and sleep, and I will have a cup of caffeine-free tea, peppermint tea. Um, read, reading my. Does that count? Reading your scripts? Does that count? Look at Jalen. Is that relaxing reading scripts, Jalen?
I mean, it depends. It depends. What do you mean by reading scripts? Do you mean studying scripts
Yeah,
for
studying my
something that you're
script.
about to do, or
Yeah.
are you reading scripts for entertainment?
No, I'm studying it. I guess that's not relaxing, huh?
It's up to you on what you find relaxing.
What I
I'm not
find
the
relaxing,
relaxation of police. I'm not coming over somewhere judging whether you're having relaxing time or not. So
right? What's relaxing to me is just sitting, chilling for a minute, and having a nice cup of tea, caffeine-free peppermint tea.
I haven't had peppermint tea in a while.
Yeah,
That
so it's good.
that's
It's good.
yes, wow.
This is relaxing. You got some good music playing there. Is that your music
Yes.
or mine?
Uh, no, not right now. I'm just adding some music behind it, just a little bit. I normally have some music playing kind of like this in my earphones to kind of get me into the mood of
Yeah, it's
interviewing and stuff
nice.
like that.
It's nice. I like it. Do y'all like it? Is anybody watching? Hey guys.
Wow, but yeah, congratulations. Yeah, we do love your journey because
Oh, thank you.
it's incredible, and also something that we both are about to be in is the bosses and bossettes thing. Well, bosses and bossettes,
Yeah.
and that's exciting. There's actually a lot of people I know that are a part of it. So I finally get to meet people in person that I've been
Awesome.
talking to for a while, and
Yeah, and congratulations to you on that, Jalen. You
thank,
deserve it. You know,
thank you.
you've been busy too. Busy.
It's some stuff. It's a lot. A lot of it's not really in the industry. I'll talk more about it after I finish up with you because I have to share as much as your story as I can because it's incredible. It's brilliant. So, all right, you're a producer. You're an actor. You are a mother. You are you are a lot of stuff. Wow. Okay. So, how does it feel when you get back to your first love in entertainment? Because you, at the beginning, you said your first love was stage plays and stuff like that. How does it feel when you get to be back in stage plays and I guess go back home in the entertainment field? I guess.
So theater was my first love. Theater was, but now I love film more.
You. What about theater?
I, so I loved theater before. I mean, I love theater and film, but theater's a little bit more time consuming when you're
Yeah.
doing plays, you know. And my preference is film. I really love film. I love those cameras, it just does something to me when the cameras are all there and you're in frame and you're just, I don't know. I just love it. I mean, I love theater too, but it's just that it's time consuming
Yes.
because you have to rehearse over and over and over and over again with the theater. I mean, you got to
There's
do
no
that with film
cut.
too. It's just
There's no cut. There's no
right.
line. There's no anything like that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I love. I'm leaning more towards film now.
Theater's gonna be really mad when they hear about this. I'm not gonna lie.
They're not gonna be mad because I'm still gonna do my thing. Okay.
All right. Wow. Now, because unfortunately our time's almost up.
It is. Wait a
Yeah,
minute. Let me look at what?
yeah, I
Oh
know.
my God,
I know.
Jalen, you talked me to death. You talk so I can't believe it. I don't want to go. I do not want to go, y'all. I don't want to go. I cannot believe it's 9 o'clock already.
It just happens. It just happens. You look at the timer up there, and you're like, "Huh." It's like 10 minutes. You go back down, talk, and look up again. It's 55, something like that. It's
I know. Can I sing? I'm
uh,
just
uh,
kidding. I can't sing.
no. Now that you said it, you're gonna have to do a little bit of a tune. But before that, you did talk about locks, and someone also said, "How do you juggle all that you do?" I recently heard you talking to my mom about locks, how much of uh, care it takes, how much of cleaning it takes,
Hmm.
all of that. So, what's the process with having locks?
First of all, it's easy once you get through past the washing and everything. I washed it today, but I washed it with 6 times. Usually you'd wash it 2 or 3 times, wash, rinse, wash, rinse, wash, rinse, and all of that. No, I do it like 6 times. I'm really trying to clean them good and everything, and then you have to retwist it. But I actually make my natural oils myself,
Wow.
and I spray my hair with water and aloe juice. And that's how I retwist my hair. I don't use any wax or anything, but that's what I use. But it's after that it's easy because day to day I could put my hair in a ponytail or put it up. So, and I'm not buying a wig. So guys, guess what? She's not spending no money on wigs. Yeah, unless somebody want me to buy wigs to be in their production, to get a wig. But I have saved so much money because those wigs are expensive, like $300. Look at Jalen face. You don't know nothing about that, Jalen.
The
Okay.
only thing I heard was like $100 before, and I thought that was high. Three.
Yeah, if you want that human wig that lay right, it's like $300. So I just let the locks wait. See, I'm looking in the camera. Hold on. This side. Okay. Let the locks lay right. All right. Mm-hmm.
I get it. I really get it now. Three. That's something. But all right, you hinted at it before now, with singing in the choir in England, and you just said something about singing now. I'm sure it's someone's birthday out there. How about at least a little bit of a happy birthday?
Jalen, I cannot sing, okay? But if you want me to, all right.
Well, I mean, I'm all
when's,
ears.
when's your birthday, Jalen?
Um, it's in like -3 months or so. -3 months or so. So
Oh, -3 months. Darn. Okay, wait a minute. Let me think. My friend, it was her birthday yesterday. Hold on. Was it Shaquanda's birthday yesterday? Shaquanda, if you listening in, girl, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shaquanda. Happy birthday to you. Yay! I can't sing, but shoot, I'll do something. Okay.
hey, it was. I like a little swing to it. It's incredible. But shortly, sadly,
Mm,
I said shortly because I felt it was short, but
it
sadly,
was
our
short.
time has come to an end.
I
But
know.
before you go, we have to know where can we find more information about you, where we can look you up, where we could watch your stuff, and everything like that.
Okay, so I'm into movies that's on Tubi TV. Is it Tubi or Tubi? Tubi, because that's Dubai. Okay. Tubi TV, Tubi TV, Preacher's Lies. Look at that one.
Okay.
Um, some of the movies I might not mention. Okay. Preaching Lies. I'm in Swipers. There's one on Amazon Prime called Blinded by the Bag, and can't remember the other ones. This is another thing that I want to say. I've done quite a few productions, but some of them, I don't know if it's because of the budget or what the case is. Some of them has not been released yet. So that's the issue. And that's another reason why I decided to produce my own thing, So, yeah. But yeah, so there's some of those platforms, and I will keep y'all updated.
Yeah, I was able to look up Preaching Lies. So, guys,
you fast, Jalen. I gotta give it to you. So, actress Marie Richards on IG, and on Facebook, it's Marie Richards, and I also have an actress Marie Richards page on Facebook also, so you can follow your girl, and yeah, that's it.
Check her out. I mean, look at all this. I mean, movie night. Come on, you gotta watch it. Gotta see it. Thank you so much, Miss Marie, for coming on and sharing your story. I really appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast. I'm surprised it's 9:00 already, because I was saying, oh my God, what we gonna talk about for an hour? But you talked me out. Okay, I'm all talked out. Well, I got a lot more to say. Are there people watching?
There are people watching.
Hey guys. I love y'all.
If you do want to say one more thing, I guess you could leave with a encouraging words or something like that.
What I have encouraging to say to you guys that are watching, that whatever it is that you're going through, if you are going through anything, I know that we all are. I'm just praying that God touches your heart and just gives you the wisdom and the knowledge to just guide you in the right direction, and stay positive and don't give up. Just keep fighting, for whatever it is that you want, and know that God loves you unconditionally, and that God has the final say, and that whatever it is that you're going through, if anything, that this too shall pass. And go after your dream, go after your goal, and never give up. Okay? Love y'all.
Incredible. Now, I really do thank you for coming on, and we will talk to you after the show is over. And it was incredible. So really, thank you.
Your glasses. Look at those glasses. My gosh.
Dang.
Listen, you look like the Nutty Professor.
I mean, I honestly don't know where they could have come from, but maybe if you checked out, some birdie told me On Time Sunwear, you might have some glasses that are always on time. So
I'm gonna have to check those glasses out. I love the way they look.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Miss Marie, for coming on and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me, Jalen. Yes. Appreciate you
too, and I appreciate you guys out there in the audience out there. I really do appreciate it. And subscribe, like, share, do all of that. It really helps me. It shares my content, does a lot, and I really appreciate it. And who I also appreciate is my sponsors. First one, On Time Sunwears. It's always on time. Now, look at this. The glasses even work with each other. Have you ever seen that before? No. It's crazy. Glasses on glasses. It's surprising. It's spectacular. So if you guys do want to check it out, if you guys do want some sunwear, check out On Time Sunwear. Incredible. Fantastic. Fabulous. Even. I don't know. It's incredible. And also check out the Mitchell's Academy of Music and Dance. They are incredible at what they do. They teach very well. They are, again, incredible at what they do. Please call them if you're in like the music entertainment industry, or just you want to be a musician, even for your friends or anything like that. Please check them out. They're incredible at what they do. If you look him up, he actually is pretty well known in the music industry. He has a backstory. He's incredible at what he does. So please check out the Mitchells. They are spectacular. Also check out Tropical Flavor. Best Caribbean out here. I'm telling you, it's the best Caribbean. Juicy, crispy, delicious, crunchy. How do you have all those three things in one item? I don't know. They do. So please check out Tropical Flavor for some Caribbean flavor. Also, Aris Talent Agency. Please check them out if you are in the entertainment industry and you want to be getting some great jobs. Please check out Aris Talent Agency because they are incredible at what they do. So check them out. Also, Flame Entertainment. She knows the ins and outs of that entertainment. I'm telling you. Now, if you guys do remember, I just interviewed Miss Destiny Reyes and Miss Flame Entertainment got that for me. And she really promotes great artists, and she's really great at what she does because she's been in the industry. So who knows better about the industry than someone who's already been through it? And hey, a little birdie also told me that you might be able to find her interviewed by me as well. So please check out Miss Flame Entertainment. Look up Flame Entertainment for really entertainment. And guys, thank you so much. Please check out all of my sponsors because they're incredible at each part of the stuff that they do. And it's surprising how incredible they are with it. And now I know I'm always gassing up On Time Sunwear, but look at this. Sunwear even fits the sunwear. Like, look at this. These are the only sunglasses that make you look cool while wearing two of them. These are the only sunglasses that look cool when you're wearing sunglasses on sunglasses. I don't know how, but they do. So check them out. Eddie Bell, he's a longtime supporter, and Miss Shauna Gibson, rest in peace. She was also a longtime supporter. And yeah, please support them. Please check them out. And I really appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Stay tuned. Peace.